is up, my awesome and amazing Sinjas? It's your boy, Cynical C, and what I have for you guys today is another episode of, whoa, black guy, Faccione, not me, that other dude, Facciones, and I'm super hyped, guys. We're going to be playing a game of factions, smactions, and jacktions. It's gonna be sick. But the thing that makes factions so epic and amazing is I'm good at it. Just kidding. I'm not good. There's very few things in life I'm good at, but we are slowly accomplishing skill. And today I have something special for you guys. We're gonna do the very first of something in factions history. In factions decades, it's gonna be written down in the books. It's like the petroglyphs. It's like the Bible. It's inspired by me. No, I'm kidding. But what we're going to do is we're going to do something that's never been done, and let's do it. We're gonna go get drunk and then we're gonna go play. Now there's also a raid we're gonna do today, guys. I'm super hyped about raiding, but the thing with raiding is when we go do it, we're cleaning up the streets of Humaville, which is what I've been calling this place. All right, I'm not gonna spend more than 10,000. Let's play 50,000. Let's do it. All right, we're gonna drink some Jack Daniels. Are you guys ready? I can hold my liquor. Let's do it. Okay, I guess I can't hold my liquor. Slash Bell. We'll do one more. I'm a risky dude. Let's do a 2,500. Let's do it. Good God. All right, drinking isn't for me. That's what we learned today. I'm not one to get drunk. I'm the type that gets drunk and then I get white girl wasted and fall on the curb and my high heels. I snap the heel off my high heels and I start crying and saying I love you. All right, so let's go ahead and buy the supplies for the raid because clearly I shouldn't be out there in the streets solo-handed. All right, let's get some ice because I can turn that into water. I might actually need to go back to my base, which I want to show you guys, but I wanted to save that as a surprise. Let's buy some TNT, and we're going to buy more than we need. And the reason I'm going to do that is because it's my shopping list. I got to get things that I already needed now and then just like keep them. So let's get a decent amount of TNT. I'm thinking like almost 2 stacks. Andre, 2 stacks. There we go. And let's get some repeaters. Let's get maybe a few redstone torches, and we need some redstone. Some project of redstone. Okay, so now we're going to go slash back. I hope this works. I really do. Please work for me, game. Please work for me, game. I haven't moved, did I? Okay, nope, this is where we're raiding today. Okay, so I have enough of this sand to get up there, but the problem is, once I get up here, there's not much more I can do. So I already inspected, because I know some of you guys are probably going to be like, Cynical, this was raided already. I was under that slash marry. You can marry people? I don't want to get married. All right, but I'm going to stay single my whole life. I'm never going to get married. I might date and lead her on. May even go as far as engagement so that she gets off my back. But no, I'm joking. But let's just keep going and we'll get up to the top. Once we get set up here, we should be good. It's basically one of these awesome little things where like it hasn't been raided, or if it was repaired because it's closed. There's no way in. I've looked around every corner. You guys may be like, just glitch through. I want to show off my TNT cannon skills on this one. It's not too close to spawn. I mean, it's kind of near, but it's not too close. So, this is what got me thinking that it had been raided, because there was a lot of stuff around that had led me to believe. I had hashtag believed, but like whatever method they used, it like fudge nuggets on a burrito. It like foiled because they just like, see, it's like they shot a cannon in. They didn't know what they were fully doing, and then like whoever was here just did some ghetto patchwork to like fix this. So I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna set up a cannon off of a cannon, and we're gonna blast in there. We're gonna make a hybrid cannon. And what a hybrid cannon does, guys, for those of you who don't know, a hybrid, how much do we have? I think we may actually be able to set this up without too much work. A hybrid cannon allows you to go into someone else's base by using sand. So what we're going to do is we're going to blast a piece of sand over there, and it's going to land right below a TNT that's going to land right on top of it. And then what's going to happen is the TNT is going to explode, and then it's going to basically say that since the sand was there, it counts as a block. Because normally you wouldn't be able to blast in because of the water there, but we should be able to do it. I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to go ahead and start getting all this set up. Now, for those of you guys who've been watching my live stream, you've seen that my progression. There may be a few of you guys out there that have that will support the live stream as well. What had happened was I didn't know how to set these things up. So like my knowledge on TNT cannoning was very, very like lackluster. So I'm still a little lackluster at it. I'm going to be honest, but it should be better than the previous times. And I don't know what's inside. It could be like they just want to throw you off, like they rebuilt it just to piss you off. But basically, when I looked at this thing, let's go here. When I looked at it, it looked like it was in fairly decent shape around. Like they definitely did patchwork, but I don't know if it's because of the name. It's a dirty name. I'll go up and show you guys in a second. And that's the only reason why we're destroying it. I would have left it and went to the other faction like right over there, but it's because of its dirty name that I'm deciding to destroy this thing. All right, let's see. So we're going to need this on this side. I think this is how it's going to go. So we need to make sure this is at least 8 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the water's going to stop there. We can set this up right there. We're going to need a crafting table. So let's go back to our pad. Actually, no, we won't. Let's go like that. Let's go like that. And let's get the 4 blocks set up around this thing, or 3 or whatever. Yeah, that should be good enough, right? Or we may need 1 more. You know what? We're going to get this done to the best of our ability without having to go back quite yet. And then I will definitely go back. Oh, it's the anti-laser. So it gets rid of all the mobs. So we should be able to get all of this stuff set up really fast. It won't be too hard. Oh, wait, wrong setup. Everyone's like, Cynical, you're failing the team. Oh my god, Cynical, you suck. But I use repeaters because I don't have a great memory. And repeater... Ah, that's the anti-laser. All right, there we go. We're going to need 9 of these things, I think. It's either 8 or 9, so at full tick. So if I go like this, I think we should 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 6. Or is this facing the wrong way? 7, 8, and then we're going to need 9 total. But I always check this to make sure it's facing the right way. And we're going to need a button. Yeah, let's head home really quick. So slash home. And then I can grab some supplies. I can come back, and then we can start actually getting this thing set up. It'll take me about 2 seconds, though, once it lets me go home. All right, so you guys will notice a different home, kind of. Oh, cool. It grew. You guys will notice a little difference to our home. I had to be 1 step ahead of everybody. And someone had found out where my base was because... Where did I put sugarcane? There it is. They had figured out where my base was because of, there was one corner of it opened, and all they did was they stole all my diamonds. So you'll notice I won't have any diamonds. They left the glowstone, the redstone, they left everything, but they just kind of like left me a message saying that if I go back, they're gonna kill me. So I just, you know what? I got 1 step ahead, got on mega late at night and moved. And that's pretty much what you gotta do. So what did I come back for? I got some cobblestone. We're also going to need enough for a button. So let's get a piece of wood so we can make a button. And we already have the water. You know what? Let's just get 3 water buckets. Oh, well, that didn't work exactly how I planned it would. All right, let's just grab some water buckets. And so in order to protect my base, what I had to do is I'm enclosed in 7 blocks. So I'll show you just a wee bit. I'll give you a preview of what's going on. It's going to flood my base. It's going to flood it. But I have this, and then there's a block there, and it goes 7 deep of obsidian, water, obsidian, water, obsidian, water, obsidian, water, obsidian, water. So then we have that set up by 7, and then I'm enclosed by it being like triple. So I'm down under 3, and it's at max build height. So it's max build height, and it's enclosed by 3 of those water setups. So even if they get in my base, I have some people that are generally around this area slash back that can tell me if I'm gonna be raided. So max build height, we did all the walls as far as we could. It's probably penetrable, and the ground, I didn't think you can get in through the bottom. So maybe if they can, that'll be the way they get in, but I tried to protect it as well as possible so that, you know, I can have a house, because it sucks always. Let's see. Yeah, repeaters work up to here, and these are backwards, so that's why they're not working. And let's get these working really fast. But that's why I set my base up like that, because I was like, there's no way in heck I want to keep dying. Or keep losing my stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we need a 9th one. So what we're going to do is go like so. So, bo-la-diddly-do. Like that, like that, like that, and like that. And then wait. Because this should trigger the TNT off the tip. So let's grab a bucket of water and make sure this runs all the way. Yep. So now we can go. We're only going to need 1 for 1, I believe. I could be mega wrong, but I think we may only need 1 for 1. And then a sand on top. Full ticks per. You know what? Before we give this thing a go skis, I want to make sure it actually functions. So the TNT on the left hand or right hand side is gonna go, and then, yep, I didn't think it would. This is off because it's backwards. So we got to go like that, I think. And let's see. Okay, now let's set these to full tick, and then we can count off, and then we should be good to see if it's about right. Because TNT does take a little while to go off, but if our ticks are set up, it's perfect. That's all we have to make sure is we have full tick delay, and on full tick delay at 9, what's going to happen is the sand's going to drop right as the TNT explodes. Now, there's an easier way, a lot of people say, and the easier way is with pistons, but I just hate pistons. Pistons suck. So this is my method of doing it without pistons. And I need to build like a little walkway so that when this thing explodes, or if it explodes, I may have to go grab more supplies from my base, but if it explodes, I should be good. And I've been trying to like improve my faction skills. I've been trying to get involved in PvP. Now what I want to ask you guys, while I'm not going to add you guys to my faction, if you guys would be interested in having weekly battles where once a week you guys go into the free-for-all, the best fighter gets to go and comes out. And it doesn't matter if they're the most overpowered dude, it's just out of everyone. Every weekend I will host a live stream where one person from that week gets a chance to join for a week, and then I have a buddy who gets to play with me just for the week, and then you leave, and then I invite someone new. So that'll be my way of inviting more people to the faction more often, because I know a lot of people were sad that I said I wasn't going to add people just solely because I didn't want to get betrayed again. But the best winner of the PvP contest every week should be able to join. Let's do a double check and tell me what you guys think about that idea. Put yes in if you guys are interested, and if it gets like, I don't know, if enough people say they're interested in it happening, then we'll go with it. Oh crap, I forgot a TNT. Wait, did I forget a TNT? I don't know what happened there. All right, we put a TNT here, we put one here, and we went like this. What happened? I didn't even see. Okay. What's happening? Is my TNT right here falling somewhere? I don't even see what's going on right here. It's like the TNT is falling or something. I don't know what's going on. All right, let's try that one more time. I can't see it. And it looks like what's happening is the TNT, it's working. Maybe we should just give it some more juice. Let it do its thing. We'll let it do its thing. TNT's disappearing and going somewhere. You know what we're going to do now? We're just going to do it traditional. We're just going to do it traditional. It's full delay. Ticks are good. You know what? I don't know what's going on, but we'll keep it going because I'm not quite sure. I'll add 2 of these and see. I'm going to add a little bit more like spacing and see what happens there. Too far. All right, 2 TNT is substantially too far. So I can't affect the delay. That's the only problem. Like, if this delay isn't perfect, there it is. Okay, so the sand, you know what? We're going to go like this and put 2 on top and see what happens. Like that. I think this may work because what's happening is the sand is traveling further than the, oh, shoot. All right, I had to waste 2 sand. I didn't have a thingy right there. All right, so the sand is traveling further, it looks like, than the actual TNT is. This is the thing with cannons and me. It takes forever. Okay. I don't think I penetrated that, but let's go for it. Penetrate. All right, let's see if we can go for it again, and we'll try 1, and then we'll just see what happens. Because that time, okay, because it's dropping right when it's supposed to. See, you get the drop right here, and then bam, and it should be right on top, but it isn't. So I think that 2 TNT or the 2 sand thing actually made a difference. Believe it or not, the 2 sand thing really made a big difference. I don't know why it did. It shouldn't have, but it made a mega difference. There it goes. I don't know how it made a difference or why it made a difference, but now what we're going to do is we're just going to delay the ticks a little bit. And I don't want it to explode right away. I don't want it to explode right away. Now it seems to be going off kilter a little bit. You know what? Let's drop this last sand on. I think for the tick delay, if I just take away 1 of all of them, let's see what happens. And see if it actually makes a huge difference. Nope, yeah, it does. It makes a mega difference. Just that last little bit, it made it to where it wasn't even able to fire it. So, I guess I'm going to go get some more sand / spawn. 1 sec. Let's go buy some more sand, and then we'll work from there. Good God, these things are annoying. I think I get it every time. Like, I make an efficient cannon, but then I just run into issues. And I know there's the piston way. I know there's the manual hand way. But this way just, it seems to always, like, almost work for me. So that's why I kind of, I stick with this one. It leaves it to where I don't have to do much. I just have to do a little. But it's really confusing for me. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep giving it a shot. I might just get a crap ton of sand, and I have a plan, / back. All right, so I think I have a plan. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set up like 7. Or stack as many as I possibly can. And then just lay out a watch. I'm going to lay out. This is expensive to do this, man. I'm going to do 3s at a time. And then what I'm going to do is just let this thing lay out a nice little, let's see if it's full ticks everywhere. All right, tick, 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 tick. If I'm missing a tick somewhere and that's why it's not working, I'm going to be super frustrated. All right, it looks like everything's set up perfect. But I'm going to go by 3s on this thing and see what happens when I try that. And then we're just going to set up by 3s every time. And then we're finally just going to set it up. And then we're just going to try to get as much sand over there as we possibly can. I think that's going to be my method for now. Until I can figure this thing out. Because everything's set up properly, I think. Okay. Let's go. The sand dropped too fast on that one. I don't know why it happens. Let me count my repeaters. If it's something stupid, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we have 9 repeaters. Let's just keep making sure. It may be something I'm doing. It may have too much strength as well, but now it's going off too early. Oh, 1 repeater wasn't set properly. Balls. All right, it's always something, dude. All right, we'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get it. Me and these darn freaking things. I just want to get in the base. All right, guys, you know what? After this try, I'm just going to keep trying. There we go. Let's see. Let's see. All right, let's just keep going. Keep going. I'm going to get this thing set up. I'm going to go to the other side, guys. I'll see you on the other side once I get this thing actually functioning. And yeah! All right, guys, I've been going at this for 15 minutes, and I haven't even gotten any headway. Look at this. I have not moved it. I don't know. I just don't. I don't know how they managed to defeat me. I've even got it to where it lands on top. I think this faction just may have insane amounts of like power, dudes, because this is just unrealistic. I've never seen it where it's this powerful. Like, I thought I had a fighting chance a couple of times, but then I was like, nope, it's over. It's over. I think what I'm gonna have to do, guys, this is a to be continued. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up the cannon to where it's down there, and we're just gonna piston. We're gonna see how close we can get. You know what? Let's do that right now. You know what? I'll do that this episode. Perseverance and not quitting. This is what I'm trying to teach. Where's my pickaxe? If I can build up to right here, we'll build a ghetto setup, and we'll just piston sand over there, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do from there, but I think I can just continually piston sand right there. I don't know, man. What do you guys think? That's a lot of sand to piston though, because yeah, I can't place blocks there, but I can place blocks here, and then if I set up a piston enough to, you know what, I'll see you guys on the other side. I just got an idea. All right, and yeah, all right, buddies, let's do it. I got a piston. Let's set it up. This is super sketchy. I don't even know if it's gonna work, but basically what we need it to do is just push one piece of sand over and over again. So I'm gonna set it up like right here, and I hope that there's, okay, block below. That's what I was hoping for, right here. Right, yeah. And what we'll do is we'll get a lever. I don't even know if I can make one. Do I have enough wood? I only have a piece of wood. I don't want to go back. But you know what we'll use? We'll use this. This should work. Does it have to go in on the side? I don't even remember how this thing works. No, it doesn't. Oh, it has to go above it, doesn't it? Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a block here. And then we're going to climb this redstone. Wait a second. Wait one military moment. Is it going to function if I just go like this? Stop it. Like this? Oh my god. Piston, why you do this? Why you do this, Piston? So if I go like... Nope. Okay. So, like... come on. I'm really bad with redstone. This is like Failfish Palooza, isn't it? Okay. That doesn't work. And does this work? Oh my god, Piston. Please. Please. It's not strong enough of a current to push one block? You've got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. No. Why are you not pushing? Did they break it? I did it last time. I've done this before. It's probably a little different. Maybe it has to go... I don't know. We're going to move it back one block. Like, literally one block back. Oh, come on. There. Now, let's see if it functions. Okay. Now, let's see if it works like this. Oh, come on! Why are my pistons not strong enough? What? I've done this before. I could have sworn I have done this before. Guys, I think I've been stumped here. To put sand, I'm mega stumped. I'm mega stumped. It pushes one block, right? So, if it pushes one block, it should have worked right here. Oh my god. It should have worked right here. And it pushes one block. But it doesn't want to push it right there. I don't get this. Is it because it's leaning into their territory and it's just too strong or what? Oh my god. I don't even know. I don't even know. I'm physically and mentally done. I have no freaking clue as to what to do. This base is impenetrable. It all makes sense now. It really does. It's the never... Wait. I checked 3 of the 4 corners. GG. GG. G.